What is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How is everything going? Okay, hold on. We got okay, whatever. What's going on, Paul? Welcome to the stream, brother. Brooklyn Joker making his in-ring debut tonight. Digital, what is happening? So we got a lot of things going on. We're going to have a fatal four-way, Hell in the Cell, 2 out of 3 falls count. Every time we've had these matches, it has been on another level. Hardcore title on the line. We got a brand new title belt here tonight. Still iffy on if this is going to be the final version of the belt, but this is the belt. Like a lot of things about it, might have to change the side plates. We'll have to see, but this is almost like, if you look at this, we have got representatives from all the major factions, the New World Order, the New Blood, D-Generation X, the Horsemen, the LWO, the Bikers, the Judgment Day, the Syndicate, all going to be facing off in a unique match, something that we just learned how to do, and the rest of it, we're going to see some one-on-one. We're going to see a brand new look and maybe some insight to the direction Dragonuv is going to be going. Brand new, making her debut tonight, the Sorceress of the Squared Circle, Storm Steele, will get a shot at the television title. The Four Horsemen putting a belt on the line once again against the Syndicate. Vipero getting after Eagle Star. Bama getting his shot one-on-one, no outside interference. Well, we can't say no outside interference, but no cash-ins available because right now nobody holding the money in the bank briefcase. Brand new look from Sentinel. Somebody's got Sentinel's digits. Might want to send him a little thing and say, hey, look, live show going on right now. I've done everything that I could to reach out to let him know. But he requested a shot at the United States title. That wasn't going to be on the line here tonight. But Totes is a fighting champion. He will put the U.S. title belt on the line. And as we were going through some different things, one of the few people to ever beat Mimi when Mimi was holding the world title, or not Mimi, but Ozzy when she was holding the world title, was Mimi. So Mimi tonight getting her shot at Kylie, and Goldberg making his return, getting a shot at the Universal title tonight, which he has never held in our Universe mode, but he gets a shot tonight against Roman Reigns. So let's go ahead, get this thing kicked off, and we will get started with the very first match. This 8-man gauntlet match, but it's not like your normal 2-minute intervals between. It is, you can only have 4 people in the ring at a time, completely random, don't know who's coming down when. So it will be pretty cool to see what is going on. That is awesome, Dubs. Welcome to the stream, brother. Glad you could make one of the lives. Really didn't plan on going live this early, but if I didn't do it this early, it wasn't going to happen. So, gonna get the thing rolling and gonna get it started right now.
The following is a gauntlet eliminator match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Elimination can occur anywhere in the arena. The match continues until 1 superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
So, couple different kinds of matches that we got. This is one of them tonight, but look, one of the things that makes this a lot more unique, you will not ever see 8 people in the ring. The most people that can be in the ring at one time, even though there's 2-minute intervals, is going to be 4 people.
And representing the Syndicate from Japan, weighing in at 241 pounds, 1/2 of the Universal World Heavyweights Tag Team Champions, Madman Andrew Dunn.
And this is just another way for the factions to say, hey, look, we're one up on you. We've got the 8-man title belts. That's kind of used as like the faction title belts. But in the singles, this is going to be a way for 8 factions, and we're going to start including WCW wrestlers in here as well. We will put one WCW non-faction related member in these matches as well. But completely random, don't know how they're going to come out, don't know what's going to happen. They will be released at 2-minute intervals, but no more than 4 people will be in the ring at one time. So it's going to be quite an interesting match. Very crazy stuff happens in these matches.
And representing the Bikers from London, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, Herbie!
Yeah, and if you guys have cause, and this, not just the people in the chat, but anybody out there, if you guys got cause that you guys made up, you want me to put a little totesification on it, just send me a message. I typically have 1 to 2 spots open. We've got 2 spots open right now, but I can do that. Re-upload your COV for you. You tell me what to put it down as far as the hashtags go, and we can make that happen for you as well. So here we go, Gauntlet, title belt on the line right now, brand new title belt, nobody holding the belt as of yet. So the inaugural champion is going to be coming out of this group right here. Which faction is going to be able to get their hands on this belt? And is it even possible for somebody who starts off the match to make it all the way through and win the title belt? Right now, remember, Herbie and Andrew Dubs will be the 2 that have a shot at doing it. And from here on out, in 2-minute intervals, people will be released into the ring, but no more than 4 people will be in the ring at a time. Andrew Dubs getting a fast start on Herbie. Herbie now fighting back. And I was going to say, you don't want to go to that well too many times with Dubs. Dubs will catch you riding dirty right there. Now getting out of the ring. And, of course, in any one of these gauntlet matches, you know there's going to be some hardcore aspects to it. Now, Herbie throwing him out of the ring, chasing after him as well. Getting out there. Right now, I'm kind of waiting for a hot patch to come in, a hot fix to come in to the game so we can get more back into the tag team stuff. Now, we've had tag team stuff go on since 1.10 and 1.11. But we have seen where kind of the level of the competition drops because these guys get hung up. As long as only one is getting hung up, that's one thing. If they both get hung up, that's quite another thing. Herbie now going, rolling up the leg. And Dubs not even giving him a 1 count. Referee, though, right on top of the action. She is on the outside waiting, and now the next competitor being released into this match. And look at this, Herbie wasted no time meeting Angel halfway. He said, hooty hoo. Angel said, ha. And he met him halfway. Dubs is like, hey, what's going on out there? Maybe Dubs will just sit around, get a really good seat to this match, let these 2 guys beat up on each other a little bit. But Angel letting you know he is the leader of the LWO. And you know Dubs wasn't going to sit around for too long. Angel finally makes his way into the ring. Referee jumps in out of position, though, to make that count. Was going to make the count anyway, but these 3 now fighting way up, and look at that move. You want to talk about having a European uppercut with a little style points right now given to Angel. And we've been looking and working on Angel, different movesets. Angel been working out, getting back in the gym, trying to figure some things out. In Season 5, had a lot of things going on, but just hasn't seen the same success since winning the world title. And it almost makes you wonder, is there some kind of curse maybe on that world championship belt? We have seen it now with Paul the Thing. We've seen it with Blackheart, and now we have also seen it with Angel. So is there some sort of curse? Is something just going on? Is it the schedule of the champion maybe? Something definitely we want to keep an eye on. Recon right now breaking the record for most title defenses, even though he hasn't held the belt that long. So you see that in the WCW, we demand a lot from our world champion. And our world champions have been putting that world title belt on the line. Look at that. Angel going up top, coming back down. Herbie now getting thrown into all kinds of things. Andrew Dubs. I don't know how much more Herbie's even going to be able to take. Robbo now a member of the Horsemen making his way down. Told Angel he was going to bend him and break him in two. Look how far that kendo stick flew up that thing after hitting Robbo's head. But he tells him he's going to break him in two. He's like, hey, I'm breaking you in two. Angel then hits him with the kendo stick, and that kendo stick goes flying off the head. Now a 2 count on Andrew Dubs. Herbie, after taking just big shot after big shot, taking some of the best moves these guys have to offer. Getting the 2 count on Dubs. Dubs going, hey, I don't want you sitting over here hanging out drinking beers. Now goes, rolls up the leg. 1. And still, though, only a 1 count. That's got to kind of make you wonder a little bit. What is going on? JP, welcome to the stream. Man, I can't wait for Paul to be off. You know what I mean? Paul, Digital Dogs, all members of the Bark Squad. Look at that. Huge kick trying to get landed. But Dubs gets out of the way. Actually puts Herbie in kind of a belly-to-back suplex, but the move kind of took a little bit out of Dubs as well. And Robbo kind of on a weird level right now, doing more flexing and more like letting Angel know what he's going to do to him than doing things to him. So Robbo has got to get that stuff together and get it together fast. Herbie taking Dubs around the world. Little side cradle helicopter there. And that is enough to get anybody dizzy. Herbie eliminates Andrew Dubs. So Dubs the first one to go out here. Herbie trying to get things back on the right side. If you look, Herbie right now has been in the middle of a long losing streak, but now is tonight gonna be the night he kind of gets things going back in the right direction, starts getting things going on the other thing. You know what I mean? 7 members, 7 months, look at that. That is crazy. Level 2 Bark Squad member right there. Robbo swinging, and he just can't quite seem to reach Angel's head the first time. Reaches it that time. I think he knew that the Totes My Goats baseball bat was getting ready to be in. It throws Herbie on top of the bat. Angel trying to get back to his feet. What is going on, Miss Jessica? Welcome to the stream. That is something, I guess, right there. I should maybe read things before I welcome people. You know what I mean? What is going on, Agent Destin? Welcome to the stream, brother. We'll see if Miss Jessica says any more dumb stuff. Wrong chat, you know what I mean? Herbie, Angel, Robbo, all going back and forth. Referee is always going to try to maintain the position. If somebody is inside the ring, that is where she is going to be. Angel now, look at that. Huge power bomb on the outside. Is he going to roll him up? Don't know if he is or not. Robbo throws him out of the way, but Angel doesn't care who's in front of him, starting to let it go. Big slam. And now Angel really controlling, or not Angel, but Herbie controlling what's going on. This might be Herbie's finisher. Picks him up, back down. Is he going to cover him up? Does. Referee right there takes her sweet time, though. 1, 2, 3. And Herbie so far has pinned both, but look at this move. Herbie getting after Robbo, but Robbo in a crazy counter move ducks up underneath it and got him into a Boston Crab. Herbie, though, fights his way out, gives him the big clothesline. Another contestant on his way down to the ring. It is going to be Ed Cardozo of D-Generation X. And Herbie, look, he's moving slow, but has that trash can, throws it up, bounces it right off of Robbo's head. Ed takes advantage of that, but now Herbie gonna take a little advantage of Ed, and now put Ed in his finisher, slams him down. But Ed rolls out. Robbo now trying to take advantage. Herbie went to fight through it. Robbo not having it, now attacking the midsection. Getting him locked right in that armbar, but look at that, right to the ribs. Left hand to the ribs, overhand rights, letting the hands and the feet go. Picks him up, brain buster. Is that going to do it for Robbo? 1, 2, and Robbo kick it out in 2. Ed now, bad intentions with that stop sign, trying to tell these guys to stop and hitting them right on the head, right on the back of the shoulders. Robbo fighting through. Herbie gets back to his feet. And Herbie letting Ed know he didn't appreciate that either. And we are down. We've probably got another contestant getting ready to come in, but Herbie's setting up for it. Can he eliminate one more person before the next guy comes down? Hits him again with the finisher, but right on top of that trash can, 2. And Ed Cardozo kicks out in 2. Herbie, though, look at this. Herbie feeling strong, starting to feel it, pumping it up to the crowd, waiting on Robbo. Robbo tried to sneak him. Tried to get a little sneaky in there, but Herbie not having it. But look at that. Robbo, true horseman fashion, no-sells that whole move. Gets back to his feet and right back on Robbo. Misses the clothesline and takes another shot from that stop sign. 1, 2. And how many stop sign shots is he going to be able to take? Look now, Herbie busts him open with the baseball bat. Next contestant, JP, getting ready to make his way down to the ring. Ed throws Herbie out, almost as to throw him out to JP, but leaves Robbo by himself. Robbo now recovers, and Ed waiting on JP on the outside. Is Robbo going to be able to hit him with the trash can? Don't know. And you can almost see Robbo a little bit out of it right now. Trying to walk past Herbie. Herbie, though, not having it. Ed wanting a piece of JP, so not letting him go anywhere else. Herbie and Robbo now back after it. Oh, look at these guys right on top of the trash can. And for a brief moment, they had a little teamwork going on. Ed now throws him in there. Robbo trying to get back to his feet. Ed fighting through that. JP knocking the stop sign out of his hands. Goes for the big boot. Misses it though. Herbie, I gotta tell you, even though Herbie has been on this losing streak right now, probably been more the MVP of this match. Definitely, this is the kind of thing and the kind of match that you would want to have to start turning things around. What is going on, Cold Bro? Welcome to the stream, brother. Now Herbie setting up for it on JP. Is this going to end JP's night? Is he going to be able to get it in? Picks him up, back down, reaches up, rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And that is a quick night for JP. We don't typically see that. But seeing it right now, Robbo getting back into the ring with that guitar, swinging for the fences, but nobody home right there. This is the move right there that ended somebody else's night. But look, Herbie not going for the pin. Instead, goes up underneath, gets a chair, tries to get in, and look at that. Robbo already bleeding, but now busts open Herbie as well. 1, 2. Ed grabs the chair. Ed getting to work on Herbie. Huge boot. Thought that was going to end Ed's night, but look at this. Robbo just right back on Herbie. They all know that Herbie has been ending people's nights, but goes back now. 1, 2, 3. And now Ed out of the match. Herbie and Robbo, the only ones left in, and that smash, you can see, hit right on the back of Robbo's head on that bat. So Herbie going after it now. Robbo trying to get back to his feet. Taking it into the corner, getting back up top. Herbie waiting on it now, trying to go in, hits him. Robbo recovered a little bit too quick there. This is Robbo's finisher. Is that going to be it for Herbie? 1, 2, 3. And you can see how the ref punching Herbie in the head might have ended Herbie's night a little bit. Now, we thought we might have been down to the last person, but we are not. Now, here comes new blood member, the Psycho Robert Kemp, making his way down to the ring. Going after that chair, but Robbo with the bat of Totes McGoats gets after it now, takes him, rolls him up. 1, 2. Yeah, no, that is true. That is true. Well, really, too, the loss to Grady, and then Digital came in with that choke slam. That might be something. Look at that finisher put on Kemp. Is this going to end his night early? And it does. Robbo right now firmly in control of what's going on, doing the things that he has had to do to stay in this match. But you can tell, look how slow he is moving. And now it is down to the Four Horsemen and C.Ray of the New World Order. C.Ray quickly getting into the ring, avoiding the stop sign shot from Robbo, now taking it to him in the corner. But look at this. Hitting him on the head again with a baseball bat. Another headshot. Robbo gets out of the way finally, but how many headshots can Robbo take? As you guys can see, to win this Gauntlet title belt, it is a brutal match. Even though it is not an official belt in our WCW Universe mode, it is still a badge of honor to win this belt nonetheless. Robbo picking up C.Ray, huge power bomb. Going after him again and wisely not letting Chris recover, probably knocking the air out of him. But now Robbo staying on the offense. Might be a mistake going outside. I think he realizes that and goes right back in. Getting the crowd, letting Chris get up, back up to his feet on his own, and misses that one. And I think Chris realized he needed to step out. But Robbo waiting on him nonetheless. Big boot. Right that back heel, right up underneath the chin. 2. And C.Ray kicks out again. Now look, Chris at the beginning of the season having a lot of success against the Horsemen, but has not been having that same success as of late, losing the light heavyweight championship to Eagle Star. And now Robbo kind of getting the best of him, but is this going to work? 3, and it does. Really sneaky move, like really smart move. Gets out of the ring, gets Robbo to chase him, and then takes advantage of that mistake.
WCW Extreme Fighting Champion, the Innovator, Chris El Jefe Ray.
Now, if you were wondering why he got the nickname the Innovator, very innovative, getting out, recognizing that he was kind of on the short end of these sticks, gets out of the ring, chases him down, has Robbo chase after him, then gets him, uses the ring against him, and then gets the pin. Now, Robbo already wore down, but C.Ray recognizing that, only needed to get back in control of the match. He does it, and he walks away with the title. Now, that's a brutal match, but equally, if not even more brutal, is this hardcore match right now. The debut, we have seen Brooklyn Joker as he is escorted down Blaze Radio, but this is his very first match in the WCW, and it is going to be a Hell in the Cell. 2 falls. Whoever can pin or submit any 2 people, doesn't matter the order, will win the title belt. McWayne with his slightly different look, slightly updated. A lot of them we've done some tweaks to, but updated look now making his way down to the ring. While we got a minute, guys, remember, if you're brand new to the channel, subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. Drop a like on the video, share the video. Very, very important. The more you guys share the video right now, right at this very moment, the more people will jump in here, start watching it, and see what's going on. Come check out our community. And if you don't know what we do, I make most of the wrestlers, or the community does, and I upload them. Cold Bro, you absolutely can. But make most of the wrestlers. All you got to do, subscribe to the channel, be active in the chat. If you've got somebody, if you've already got your own character, upload them using hashtag Totes. If we see you in here a few times, you don't even have to ask. Become a member. You don't have to ask at all. That's automatic into the E-Fed. But just show up and be an active part of the community. If you missed the lives, that's also fine. Just comment. Say that you watched it. You like this match. You like this. You didn't like that. Doesn't matter what it is. But that's all you got to do. Just become a member of the community. That's it.
And introducing the challenger from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 285 pounds, Brooks Lane, the Punisher.
Brooklyn Joker. Now, if you don't know his size, you are about to find out. Totes found out on Blaze Radio's channel. I found out the hard way. A lot bigger than he looks. Now making his way down, loving the look. But making his way down to the ring right now. Can he, in his inaugural match, can he, in his debut match, find a way to walk out of here with a title belt? Nice. I like it, Dustin. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, we turn off the commentary. I make the arenas. I make the title belts. We write the storylines. We make most of the created wrestlers that you see, or we upload them if you've made your own. I probably add little totes touches to them. I totesify them a little bit. If it's yours, I do very minimal stuff. That way it kind of fits inside our universe. If you have the same finishing moves, you're only allowed 2 at the most. I really only want 1. 2 signatures, 1 finishing move. But 2 at the most. So there's little things that we got to do. Sometimes I got to change the entrances because we're only going to have one version of all the entrances. Just how it goes.
The Judgment Day from the bottomless pits, weighing in at 228 pounds, the WCW Hardcore Champion, Raven.
Yeah, if that's something that interests you guys, join the channel. We really appreciate it. It's a great community. We are really involved in some other communities as well inside the SSU Solo Season Universe and inside Blaze Radio, so go check out those channels as well. Most of the people in our community have channels. They don't all do wrestling. Some of it is the division, some of it's other stuff. We're probably going to start putting some more stuff back on our channel again. It has only been the wrestling stuff for a long time, but we'll have to see how that goes. I actually started playing a game that you guys have been requesting for a long time. Maybe we start putting that on the channel. We'll have to see. But back to wrestling. Raven now winning the hardcore title just a couple episodes ago is now going to put that title belt on the line. We see Raven, the leader of the WCW version of the Judgment Day. Also, it's like the Judgment Day Raven's flock, but winning that hardcore title belt, something that he is very used to carrying and very used to being in these matches, but now we'll put it on the line in a 4-way match in a 2 out of 3 falls count. So whatever wrestler pins any combination of wrestlers just twice, not the same guy, could pin, like if Raven pinned Brooklyn Joker and made Bama tap out, that's 2. That's the game right there. So the first 1 to 2 wins. You see the cage coming down now. And it's not about in a Hell in a Cell type match. It's not about climbing out of the cage. It has nothing to do with that. Matter of fact, you see the top on it. You can't even climb out of it. It is about wins, pins, submissions, and just inflicting damage on one another. So right now, right off the bat, you see McWayne and Brooklyn Joker going after it. Raven and Digital Dog kind of paired up right now. But all of that stuff can change quickly. And the biggest thing, especially in a Hell in a Cell match, a lot of times what will happen, you might end up with people on top of the actual cage and people on the bottom. And you can't stop what's going on the inside or up on top. So when they start doing that, when they start getting separated, that becomes a real strategic advantage to one of the groups. Which one of the groups, we don't even know. But it does become a strategic advantage. So, definitely something to keep an eye on. But only the Bikers and Raven's Flock or the Judgment Day, as far as factions go, being paired off right now. There's probably another couple factions being represented right now, just something that it's very early on in the stages. And like Blaze Radio says, Brooklyn Jokers representing mad. Anybody can be mad, but only if you can be MAD. And look at this, Brooklyn wisely. You would think, okay, big man, straight power game, but not just Brooklyn, but Digital Dogs as well. Very smart in how they wrestle, very well versed in what they're doing. They use their power a certain way. They take their time, they pick their spots, and typically have very good ring awareness. Right now, McWayne trying to get in and control things. Digital back up to his feet, whips McWayne out, and wisely getting out, but does he see Raven? Raven was coming right back out. Not sure that he saw him, and Raven certainly did not see Brooklyn Joker coming. And is Raven already split open? Maybe not. Maybe he's not split open. It looked like for a second he might have been split open already. Digital now, wait and go. Rolls up the leg. One. And you're going to see that these guys do not want the pins or submissions to happen, so they are going to be defending against them as well. This isn't like your normal elimination match, which we see a lot here in WCW. And you can see now why it's going to be really important that these guys get a little bit of separation, that these guys start figuring out how to get away from one another, to get these pins in, to get these submissions in. Don't think we have a submission wrestler really in this game. You look at the different things. Look at that trash can shot. Thought McWayne might have been going for it. Used Raven as a little bit, kind of almost like a human shield. But McWayne gets around a Brooklyn Joker, definitely gets around him. Big slam. Raven, though, getting back up to his feet. Brooklyn taking it to the outside. McWayne and Digital still going after it. And you can see Brooklyn saw something out in the crowd. I think somebody was sitting there jaw-jacking with him, and Brooklyn letting him know he's not going to have it. Oh, look how high that boot went up. Brooklyn Joker split open, now thrown right into the side of that cage. And Brooklyn letting Raven know he is not happy with any of that. Raven fighting through it. Digital Dogs whipping McWayne into the corner. And Brooklyn taking him now and trying to maintain control and the pacing on the outside of the ring. Raven fighting through it. Digital going, rolling up the leg. One. And only a one count. Raven getting in. Brooklyn taking it to the other side. And look, to be honest, it's going to be hard to try to sneak anywhere if you're Brooklyn Jokers. How do you not see that guy coming? One. Oh, that is a big. That is a long way down for McWayne. And it looked like Raven was trying to put. Oh, sit down. Oh, looked like the sit down sausage. But still, these two not having it. I don't even know. Look at how out of it McWayne is right now. After taking some of those shots from Brooklyn Jokers. And now thrown out of the ring. Ring broken. That is the same panel Brooklyn got thrown into. But look at this. That is the finisher. 1, 2. And Digital finds a way to kick out in 2. Brooklyn, I know you're in the chat. What is the name of your finishing move? Raven on the outside, making his way back to the inside. And this is what I mean. There's some strategy that goes on with this. If one of them goes out of the ring right now, oh, that's Raven's finisher, the DDT, but McWayne back up to his feet. If one of them goes on the outside and goes up top, you no longer have the ability to break up a pin. Does somebody follow you? Do they not follow you? We don't know. That is Digital's finishing move. Everybody's getting some finishing moves on him right now. Brooklyn now rolling up the leg. Digital, not sure that he even saw it. But Digital breaks up the maneuver, but looked like he was more inclined to stay on top of McWayne for now. And you can see him. He's setting up for it again, but strategy kind of dictating that he doesn't go for the pin. And now he will. Oh, I thought he'd go for the pin right there. Everybody out of the ring thought he would do it. And trying to stay one step ahead of Brooklyn. Brooklyn, though, look at that. Trips him up. Saw that he was trying to stay a step ahead. Trips him up. And McWayne now hits Raven with the sit-down sausage. And Brooklyn again, look at this. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Staying one step ahead. Now McWayne might have fought through it. But nonetheless, Brooklyn setting himself up in the right way to put these moves in. And that is like, for the most part, that wouldn't be a big move, but you see the height of Digital, that becomes a big move, and Digital scores the first pin in this match. If he scores another one, he will be your new hardcore champion. Digital and Brooklyn Jokers now tying it up. Takes, throws him, but look at this. Raven right back after Digital. Not happy that he got the pin. Brooklyn picks him up. Huge powerbomb on McWayne. And everybody's fighting through everything right now. Raven fighting for his life. And look at this. This could be it. 1. And Brooklyn got out, but pops right back in to make sure. No laughing matter, indeed. I love it. Now everybody's down. Raven back up to his feet. Look at this. Puts him in a half Boston crab. That was not even close. Don't listen to old Frankie Two Fingers on that one. Look at that. Brooklyn hitting him with the big old ham hock now. McWayne trying to roll him up. Brooklyn not having it. Throws him out. Oh, McWayne with the step back. Misses it. Throws him back again. Hits him with the boot to the head, but Digital recovering a little bit faster, I think, than he expected. Now, is he going to go for the pin here? No, McWayne rolls out of the way. Brooklyn, though, looking like, oh, look. Digital's like, what are you trying to do? You know you're too little to be picking me up. Smashes him down. Going now after Raven. Brooklyn sitting back, looking like he's picking his spot. Throws him out, but what is this? Is that going to do it? Is he going to go for the pin? Rolls up the leg. Everybody's down. 1, 2. And Brooklyn Joker kicking out in 2. Raven moving slower. McWayne, though, looking like he's still going pretty good. Look at this. Big pile driver tombstone. And now setting up for it. We know what it's called. McWayne actually saves him from it. But is that going to come back to bite McWayne right in the old... Don't know, but now rolls up the leg. 1, 2. Look at Raven with the dirty pin. And McWayne, even though Brooklyn kicks out, McWayne finds a way to get over to break that up. But I love it. I love it. Raven going after one of them dirty pins. And that's almost exactly what you would expect. That is almost exactly what you would expect in a hardcore title match. Brooklyn now bringing McWayne in. McWayne kind of backed him up, but look at this. Look at the state of those 2 knees going into the back of Brooklyn Joker. 1. And getting broke up in 1. The referee has done a phenomenal job staying out of the way, but uh-oh. It was about to be a sit-down sausage. Digital, though, out, fights through it. Raven on the ground, trying to get back to his feet. Thought McWayne was going to get powerbomb, but just not going to be the case. McWayne fights through that. Brooklyn Joker staying on Raven. McWayne now fighting through that. And here we go, sit down sausage. But Brooklyn not having it. Matter of fact, Brooklyn waiting for the big boot. Delivers it. And now 2 people are out. Ruh-roh, this could be a pinfall right here. 1, 2, 3. And now Digital has one. Raven has one. Either one of them get a pinfall, it will be the end of the match. Raven setting up for it again. I don't even think Brooklyn and Digital realize it. Goes, and Raven may just retain his title. 2, 3, and Digital can't get in time. Raven is the winner of the WCW Hardcore title belt.
And still, WCW Hardcore Champion, Raven.
What is going on, Blazed Radio? Welcome to the stream, brother. Love the storylines that are going on. I'm probably going to stop talking trash because my dude gets whooped like it's nobody's business. But Raven right now winning the hardcore, or retaining the hardcore title in just a brutal, brutal match. But guys, still a lot more to come here tonight. We've had a brand new title belt defended. We have had an old title belt defended, but kind of in a new way with the Hell in the Cell going on. And now we're going to see an all-new look. And we haven't seen a new look in a long time from Dragonuv, but we do have a brand new look. And it almost makes me think that he might be starting to form his own faction. So something that we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on. But guys, if you guys haven't checked out Blaze Radio, go check out his stream. I can't stress it enough. A lot of cool stuff going on over there. A lot of very interesting storylines happening over there. Go check it out. You want to become a part of it. You can become a part of his community. Submit your application, and he will try to get you in there when and if he can. So go check it out. Very cool channel.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the edge of reality, weighing in at 232 pounds, the Ring of Men's All-Star Champion, the Dragon.
So we can see down on Dragonov's pants, he has an emblem talking about his own wrestling school, and that makes me wonder Is that starting his own faction, or is he starting to train more high flyers? And maybe they'll be trained under him, kind of like the Stu Hart dungeon. Maybe that'll be something that goes on, just something that we definitely need to keep an eye on as we keep moving forward through all of this. But Dragonuv holding on to the King of the Ring title belt. We do have a couple of matches that still have to happen, the semifinals of the tournament, before the King of the Ring tournament takes place. The actual pay-per-view, not just the tournament, but the actual King of the Ring pay-per-view, which will be coming up here in the next few episodes. But you saw that. Dragonuv doing the shimmy. What is going on, Herbie? Welcome to the stream, brother. You wrestled in the very first match of the evening. Did fairly well. I must say, as well. But now, we've got Dragonuv, obviously, starting his own wrestling school, and now Blackheart trying to get things back on track. Former WCW two-time world champion, but looking...
From Port-au-Prince, Haiti, weighing in at 266 pounds, Blackheart.
But looking to try to get back into that championship form, looking to get back into the world championship form. Will he be able to do that? We're going to have to keep our eyes open for that. What is going on, Bama? Welcome to the stream. Bama getting his shot tonight. One-on-one. Nobody is holding the Money in the Bank briefcase. So that's a good and a bad thing. If things start going bad, nobody to cash in. If things start going good, again, nobody to cash in. So can Bama take that next step and get himself in the world title picture? Already in the picture, but can he take the next step and win that title belt here tonight? Also, we've got the return of Goldberg. Goldberg will be facing off and getting his first shot at the Universal World Championship. Is he going to be able to dethrone Roman Reigns? We're definitely going to have to keep an eye out on that. Oh, I take it back. It has been a while. It has been since season 3, but Goldberg did win the Universal title, was unable to defend it in his next match, lost it to Boom, one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Boom wins the title belt, never touched it, and then lost it to Chris Jericho. But can Goldberg become only the second two-time Universal champion? He gets that shot here tonight. Or will Roman Reigns tie the longest defense streak ever? One of the two things is going to happen. We're definitely going to have to keep an eye out on that. But before we can get to that, Dragonuv trying to maybe drum up some hype for his school if he can beat a two-time WCW World Champion. But Blackheart, things haven't been going so smooth for him as of late. So can he get back on track tonight and beat Dragonuv? Both guys have quite a bit of stuff to prove in this match here tonight. But this is the newest look we have seen for Dragonuv in a while. So very interesting on how this is going to go. But you can see they can be counted out. Now you can win the match by count out. There is no title belts on the line. The title belt that Dragonuv is carrying, the King of the Ring belt, that is just for ceremony, for ceremonious reasons. The actual King of the Ring will be named at the very next pay-per-view event, aptly named the King and Queen of the Ring. So here we go, Dragonuv. Haven't seen him taken off, so one of the things that kind of benefits you as a wrestler fighting against Dragonuv is keep him out of the ring. Keep him from going up top rope. Keep him from using the springboards. Blackheart can end this match in one move, though. Blackheart has got one move, the nail in the coffin, and it is aptly named because he puts it on you one time, and that could be the nail in your coffin. You can already tell that the crowd really starting to dig what is going on in the match, liking what has happened up to this point. Dragonuv kicking out in one. You know, Blaq has got to test the waters. And here we go. This might be setting it up. Oh, thought that was going to be it, but look at Dragonuv turning it around. Blaq needs a little bit of separation to get it in. He had backed up, but Dragonuv used that against him. And what a great counter to the nail in the coffin. Jumped up, grabbed him, DDT'd him. But Blaq using his head a lot like Totes. And now this usually sets it up. Goes though, rolls up the leg instead. 1, 2. And now Dragonuv kicking out in 2, but watch out right here. What is going on, Blackheart? Welcome to the stream, brother. It's been a minute since I've seen Blackheart, the original member of the Bark Squad, member number 1. And then that started the Bark Squad growing. Now we're over 20 strong, so very cool. Definitely have to watch out. Oh, Dragonuv didn't think he saw it coming, but saw the springboard coming, took a step back, missed it. Now trying to get back in control. And the Dragon's elbow is what you got to watch out for. Is he going to take it up top? Hasn't done it as of yet. Oh, taking it to the downtown area. And now look at this. Taking off that turnbuckle again. This is an all-new Dragonuv we are starting to see here. Dragonuv taking it to another level. Not afraid to get a little bit dirty. Blaq now crawling, getting up into the corner. But look at this. Fights through it. He's got it. There it is. And this is probably going to do it. The nail in the coffin. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to tell you, you don't get up from the nail in the coffin.
Here is your winner, Blaq.
Holy cow, I told you Blaq can end any match in one move, and just to prove that point, all he needs is that little bit of separation. He gets that little bit of separation, gets 2 steps in on you, game over. So looking like Blackheart's starting to get back on track right here, but Dragonuv still got to keep our eye on what he is doing. But here we go, a brand new member and female member of the Bikers, which went out and recruited indie wrestler Sorceress of the Squared Circle, and she makes her debut here tonight against brand new TV champion Suzie Lee.
And is for the WCW Women's World
That is no doubt. But what's funny, Blaq, you had a crazy good winning streak, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, but starting to turn around, which is good. And look at the state of these two coming out. The Bikers, a new female member of the Bikers, making her way down to the ring. So now you got the Witcher, you got the Sorceress of the Squared Circle, Storm Steele, making her debut here tonight. Now, if you think about it, what does that mean for Rebecca? Rebecca thought all of a sudden she was going to have a fair fight, a fair match, a one-on-one match, that no shenanigans were going on. But now all of a sudden, Witcher has gone out and recruited another member, brought her to the Bikers. And what is that going to mean in the actual bike match? We're going to have to wait and see. But can the Sorceress here tonight take a step, take her very first step, and take Suzie Lee on and win the WCW Women's Television title? Or will Suzie, in her very first title defense since winning the belt on the last WCW Thursday Thunder, will she start a title defense streak of her own here tonight? Very cool. You know what I should probably do? I should probably put a link up to our Discord. That way people can follow. If you're not getting the stuff here, if you're not getting the notifications on YouTube, I put out a bulletin to everybody on our Discord channel when we are going live. So if you can't get it that way, as long as you got those turned on, you'll be able to be notified when our matches go live.
The challenger from the other side of darkness, Sorceress Storm Steele. And her opponent from Smithfield, North Carolina, the WCW Women's World Television Champion, the Terror, Suzie Lee.
So Suzie Lee getting ready to defend the WCW Women's World Television title belt. The leader of the New Blood taking on the newest member of the Bikers. Is that going to be a thing? And that's funny, Bama. I have set up that, and I don't know why it won't work. I haven't figured out why the iDiscord and the iLike thing won't work, because I've set it up. So it's mind-blowing to me, but it is something that I've been trying to figure out. I have to get back on that today as well. Maybe we can figure that out and figure out what's going on with that. I made her. Yeah, she's not from anywhere. She is uploaded. Guys, you can use to find any one of our cause, any one of our created wrestlers. You can use hashtag Totes. That's hashtag TOTES in community creations, and you will find these wrestlers. And by all means, use them in your universe. I love seeing our creations in other universes and how they get used. I've got my own vision of how things go. My vision a lot of times goes off what happens also in the chat. Not all the time. Sometimes you guys get too crazy and it conflicts with other things. But most of the time, and a good example is tonight, Sentinel getting his shot at the United States title belt, said, why am I not getting a shot at the U.S. title belt? I said, I don't know. So we definitely did that. Yeah, yours is uploaded as well. I wonder if your new version is uploaded. Maybe. Last few days, I've been re-uploading a lot of our cause to make sure that they are the updated versions. And I believe yours is as well, Destin. But look at this. Suzie going after some stuff, but the sorceress kind of putting the witchcraft on her. Getting out of the way. Suzie's still fighting where she was at, but now the sorceress in control of what's going on in the match. The champ looking like she might be in a little bit of trouble. Picks her up, and what a big neck breaker right there off of the knee. Goes up top, takes the two boots, now taking the show to the top rope. And look at the state of that move. If that's not a little flippity-doo-dah move, I don't know what that would be. But the sorceress waiting. But look at that, waited just a little bit too long. Maybe Suzie gave her a little enchanted spell of her own. Suzie now trying to fight through. Not letting the sorceress get things turned back around. And Storm Steele now getting it taken to her by Suzie Lee. I know, none of them. It is unbelievable. I need somebody that fully understands how to do it. Explain it to me. Because I'm obviously doing it wrong. And already a 2 count, but she kicks out, and now Suzie's setting up for it. This might be all over, but the crying, getting it hooked in, picks her up, and then right back down. Goes, rolls her up. 1, 2, 3. And Suzie Lee will retain the Women's Television World Championship.
Here is your winner, and still WCW Women's World Television Champion, the Terror, Suzie Lee.
So quite interesting, but you look at Suzie Lee, got off to a bit of a slow start, but now putting together some back-to-back wins in the Women's Television title division. So starting to make some inroads there. Definitely one that we are going to want to keep an eye on, the leader of the New Blood. Now Vipero recently losing the championship title belt, the hardcore title, to Raven, getting his shot now at the light heavyweight championship, taking on a member of the Four Horsemen. And check out the digs on Jay Savage. Hey, we'll catch you in the next one, Digital. Be safe out there.
The following champion versus champion contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the WCW Light Heavyweight Championship.
What's crazy, Eagle Star having the opportunity here tonight to tie his own title defense record, or can Vipero win the light heavyweight championship for the first time in his career? It's interesting. I've even tried messing a little bit more with Vipero's look, and it just doesn't look better than this one, I don't think. But look at the new digs on Jay Savage. Jay Savage now making his way down to the ring. The leader and manager of the Syndicate. And while you may see he doesn't have the most success in some of his matches, he has a lot of success managing his guys to different title belts. You can look at Recon Delta right now. holding the WCW World Championship. You look at Vipero and Andrew Dubs right now holding on to the Universal Tag Team titles. So the Syndicate holding some very big title belts. Some very powerful title belts. A Universal World Champion and a World Championship. So not just in the tag division, but also in the singles division. And that has all happened since Jay Savage has taken over the leadership mantle of the Syndicate. Now even dressing the part a little bit. So very interesting there. But now Eagle Star making his way down to the ring. Has defended the belt twice so far. Has defended it 3 times previously. So is he going to be able to do that? Has defended it against the likes of Dragonuv, Ultimo Dragon, Andrew Dubs, JP, C.Ray, and Vipero already. So in the rubber match, or not really the rubber match, is Vipero going to be able to come back and tie up the series 1-1 and become a dual champion once again and take the light heavyweight championship, which is bigger than you think, because right now the 4 Horsemen really and the Syndicate kind of vying for the top spot, vying for the power, trying to get as much gold as they can. If Vipero can win this, this should knock the Horsemen down a peg and raise up the Syndicate 1.
Weighing in at 205 pounds, one half of the Universal World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, the Snake Vipero. And his opponent from Birmingham, Alabama, weighing in at 240 pounds, the WCW Light Heavyweight Champion, the Eagle Starman.
So here we go. Coolest belt in the universe, in anybody's universe. Look at that belt. Amazing. She's going to show you again. She's like, you check this out. It's an amazing title belt. But that title belt on the line right now, 2 out of 3 falls. As requested by Eagle Star. But can Eagle Star defend it successfully for the 3rd straight time? Or will the Syndicate and Vipero gain another title belt here tonight? You can see there is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in this match. Falls will count anywhere. 2 out of 3 falls. Vipero requested the match, but Eagle Star got to name what kind of match it was, and this is the kind of match he wanted to have. Totes typically will go for like an Iron Man type match. Eagle, typically your 2 out of 3 falls. They just want to make sure that it wasn't an accident. It wasn't a mistake. If you win in these matches, you didn't get lucky. You had to do it. It was the skill. Win, lose, doesn't matter. You're going to win by skill or lose by skill. Look at this, a little dual thing going on right now. Eagle Star throwing the trash can into the ring. Getting back with Vipero, and you can see Wee Man down there taking off that top turnbuckle. You know, Eagle Star knows that he has done it. Is he going to get a chance to use it, though? Hits him with the trash can, but look at how fast Vipero gets back up. He gets back up, and look at the state of this. Does that move, but ends up in the process hitting himself with that damn trash can again. And Vipero slithering right back out of the ring. Gets Totes McGoat's baseball bat. Eagle sees it coming, however. Takes him, whips him into the ropes. And Vipero stops it. Looked like he was going to throw him right on top of that baseball bat, but all for naught. But Eagle now trying to fight through it, letting the hands go. And throws him again. The back of his head ends up hitting the baseball bat, but the back of his legs ends up hitting that trash can. Now rolls him up, one. And the referee trying to help the Horseman out a little bit, punching Vipero in the head while she's making the count. Looked like Eagle Star might have been going for something, but look, drops him right on the bottom of that baseball bat again. Look at this pin. 1, 2. And Vipero not having it. Vipero's like, it is going to take more than 1 foot on my chest to pin me. But we have seen Eagle Star pin multiple people like that. And I got to tell you, I don't care if it was him or somebody else, but I love it. You got to love the pin. Eagle Star now setting up. Jay Savage thought he might have tried to grab him, but doesn't. Eagle now getting the 2 feet right to the back, grabs the kendo stick, and look at the state of this match. Eagle Star swinging it, but look, misses it. Vipero kind of sidestepped it. Looked like it might have grazed off his head. Takes it back, however, and he wants something a little more strong. And now hitting him with the old Totes McGoat's baseball bat. Hits him again and again. If you didn't think the match was going to be evened up with a quickness, think again. Both competitors right now probably neck and neck in this match. Vipero goes, rolls up the leg, 1. And Eagle Star kicking out in 1. Oh, you gotta love that move. A bunch of little flippity-dippities and hits him with the snake bite, but look at this. Eagle doesn't go off of his feet. How is that even possible? Vipero hits him with this finisher, the snake bite, but Eagle somehow finds a way to stay on his feet, gets whipped into the ropes, and now back in control of this match. And a crazy backbreaker right there. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And if Eagle Star can get it, and he's trying it, looked like he was going for it right there, trying to collect the bounty. Vipero, though, gets it turned back around. Huge slam. And Vipero now trying to get the score settled, trying to get everything even back up. Digital, though, sees him bring the guitar. Oh, whips him into that corner. And now setting up for it. This could be it right here. Eagle trying to collect the bounty. Is he going to be able to get it in? What goes up has got to come down, and down it comes. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Eagle Star will retain the light heavyweight championship.
Here is your winner, and still WCW Light Heavyweight Champion, the Eagle Starman.
Eagle Star having quite the match. Somehow got hit by the snake bite, but doesn't go down, almost like he had a cure for the venom. Ends up being able to hold on and retain the light heavyweight championship. Now, Bama getting his shot here tonight. 4 matches remain. Mimi getting her shot at the world title. Goldberg getting a shot at the universal title. But right now, Bama getting his shot at the World Championship against Recon Delta. Can Recon Delta extend his winning streak? He has already set the record with 3 title defenses, but can he make it 4?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
So it feels like we've said it once, but Bama now getting a shot at the world title. Had a shot on Nitro, but some of those plans got foiled by the Money in the Bank cash-in from Robbo. Currently, nobody holding the Money in the Bank briefcase. They will fight for it again on Monday Night Nitro, but nobody having it now, so Bama wisely taking a shot here tonight at the world title when no Money in the Bank is on the line. But can he be the one right now to dethrone Recon Delta? And I'll tell you what, like you look at some of the stuff, Blackheart fighting champion, Damien who won it this season, fighting champion, Recon Delta, another fighting champion. That belt has been defended a total of 10 times so far. This is actually the 11th time. So you look at the number, we've had 25 episodes and already defended 11 times. That is a lot of times, almost as many as any other title belt that has been defended. Champions tonight so far faring very well and defending their title belts. Is Recon going to extend that streak here tonight? And we've only had 3 champions. We've had Blackheart and Damien, who both defended the belt 2 times, and at the time that was the record with them and Hollywood Hogan. But on Nitro, Recon Delta defended it 3 times by pinning Robbo. So he didn't even pin Bama in that match. He ended up pinning Robbo. So Bama now getting his shot mano a mano, one-on-one, for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship title belt.
Introducing the challenger from Montgomery, Alabama, weighing in at 240 pounds, Baba Boy! And his opponent from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 252 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Recon Delta.
So here we go. Put it up in the chat right now. There is a poll. Interact with it. Who is going to win the WCW World Championship title belt? And already getting off to a quick start. Recon Delta now attacking and going after Bama. Bama, though, now fighting through it. And look, Bama has got nobody in his corner, but you can see right there, Jay Savage bringing Recon Delta down. Recon normally having Xia Li in his corner, but since getting the new digs, it looks like Jay Savage taking on more of the role to make sure things are going well. But look at this, Bama. It's almost like he's got Recon's number. Recon looked like he was going to get off to a quick start, but then Bama taking over. Now Recon trying to fight back and forth they go. You know, you look at some of the stuff, and I think what's really going to come down to which one can control the pacing. Like Bama, really, he's got a much faster pace. Recon probably could take it on for a longer period of time, but which one will be able to control the pacing of this match? Right now, with the poll, it looks like Bama's got 100% of the vote. So remember, get your votes in. Recon now going, rolling up the leg, 1. And only a 1 count. Now takes him, whips him into the ropes, and Recon rolling, using the ropes to get back up. But look at this, Bama in a move I have never seen. Goes cross bodies, takes them both over the top, and Bama stays. Hits him with an Alabama slammer. And now the belly to back, and if you don't think Bama is using the outside to his advantage, he absolutely is. But look, here's the deal. You cannot win the title belt on a count out. And so playing a dangerous game. Bama now wisely getting Recon Delta back in the ring. Recon Delta, though, getting back up to his feet. And Recon, kind of in a mistake move right there, allows Bama to stay in control. Now rolls up the leg. 1, 2. Oh, not a 2 count. And look at this, Bama wisely not letting him get back up to his feet. Oh, but he did that time. Now takes him, whips him into the rope, hits him with a huge forearm, rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And Bama kicks out in 2, but you know what typically happens now. Besides him taking off a ring pole, referee immediately seeing that, though. Getting right back on that, putting that right back in to what's going on. And Bama, look at that, reverse DDT. Letting the feet go now, and this is where Bama gets real dangerous. Recon getting back to his feet in the corner, but look, a little possum playing going on right now. Takes him into the corner. And now choking him out. Trying to wear him down just a little bit more, but are we about to see it? Thought we might. The Delta variant tries to put it on him, but look at who had the cure. Bama sidesteps, gets out of the way. Recon trying to get back up, kicks him. Jay Savage looking like he was going to get involved, but doesn't, and now Bama trying to control the match, trying to control the pacing, hits him with the roll tide. Do we have a brand new champion? Rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3, and you can see Recon Delta grabbed the rope, but the ref still counted the 3.
And new WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Bama Boy.
Bama Boy winning the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, but not without controversy. What is that gonna mean We're going to have to wait and see later, but right now, Bama celebrating inside the ring. GG's to Bama boy. And we will have to wait to see what all of that stuff means, but hits Blackheart, or not Blackheart, hits Recon Delta with a roll tide and brings home his very first world championship. So, holy mackerels. You know, maybe it was just the first part of the show where the champions were faring very well. Maybe in this second half, maybe that kind of lends some things down to Sentinel. Is Totes going to be able to defend the United States World Championship right here, or will he become the victim of Sentinel?
And is for the WCW United States Championship.
Unbelievable win, but look at brand new look. Mr. WCW right now, Sentinel, and his brand new look, getting a shot at the United States title belt. Totes holding it and defending it a record 6 times. Will Sentinel be the one to put an end to it here tonight? Sentinel, looking back over this, has not gotten a shot. He's got a couple shots at the world title, has not come through, but has not gotten a shot at the United States title belt. Has certainly not been pinned in any of the matches. Gets his shot here tonight. Will he be able to dethrone Totes McGoats? Thanks, Blackheart. Appreciate that, brother. Really good seeing you. I'm glad you got to make the lives. Love having you in here. Bama told me that you were a real professional wrestler. Didn't even know that. So even kind of a new color scheme right there for Sentinel, but loving the new look. Almost looking like Mr. Thunder himself. If you read the back of the thing, says the devil says to you, hey, the storm is coming, and then you whisper back, I am the storm. That's a Totes McGoats thing right there. But Totes McGoat says try him, he'll make you famous. Sentinel gonna try him right now, getting his shot. Totes McGoats, the current WCW United States Champion and Universal $1 Million Championship. Will he only be leaving the ring tonight with one of those, or will he be able to defend and extend the streak of the United States WCW Championship?
Introducing the challenger from Virginia, weighing in at 308 pounds, Sinister Crown. And his opponent from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 258 pounds, the WCW United States Champion and the Universal $1 Million Champion, Frankie the Reaper Fingers.
You know, it's crazy. I used to do, never a professional wrestler, but I used to teach people how to take chair shots. We used to wrestle, do quite a bit of stuff. We used to put on like little shows ourselves. kind of backyard wrestling type stuff, but when I was in the military, a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun with it in Korea. Loved wrestling back in the day, and that's what got me started doing this. My love of wrestling, I just wanted better stories, and I wanted better storylines, and I wanted better matches, and I just wanted better things. So, very interesting, though, you know, seeing the different stuff, getting a chance to do some of the different stuff, and glad we can do it right now. Having a lot of fun with it, and I'm going to tell you, I think in a lot of instances, I think our show's better than the live product. Not every show, but a lot of them. I have a lot of fun with this, and I love how invested everybody is in their characters and in all the characters. So we're trying to get back to where it's the 100% only created wrestlers, and we're there. Like, we're getting there. I just like the touch where we've got some of the Goldbergs and some of the Hogans and some of the stuff. I try not to make it all about them, but I do like them being in it. It gives it that WCW touch, that WCW feel. So I have a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun doing it. A lot of fun doing the E-Federation type of thing as well. Sentinel, though, look at this. Getting it going against Totes McGoats right there. And you can see, since kind of having this new look, since kind of having this new deal, this new persona, very aggressive, trying to get after Totes McGoats and win the WCW United States title. Is Sentinel going to be able to be the one to put an end to it? And for some reason tonight, with that one turnbuckle, that seems to be the one, and Totes notices it now. And now, using Sentinel, throwing him into it right there, trying to keep things on the up and up, trying to make sure he's the one that walks out with the United States title belt, making sure the Horsemen stay firmly in control as the top faction in WCW for right now. But now with so many factions, that is becoming harder and harder. And Sentinel looking like he wants to make sure it's WCW. Now you look at this. The Syndicate losing the world title belt. WCW winning the world title belt here tonight. WCW trying to get back on top for those wrestlers becoming, even though they're not in a faction, but WCW wrestlers being the top, having the factions chase them, not having the WCW members chasing the factions. Can Sentinel take another step tonight and then having them win the top two belts in WCW? Quite a power shift might be happening right now as we speak. And look at that, Sentinel waiting on him. It looked like Totes was getting ready to put it on him, but Sentinel kind of lured him to sleep. And now Totes splits Sentinel open, gets him back to his feet. Huge clothesline. That's a clock cleaner right there. 1, 2, 3. And Totes McGoats will remain the WCW United States champion.
Here is your winner, and still WCW United States champion, Frankie the Reaper Fingers.
This is one of the reasons why I really want to do a weekly news show, so we can sit and look at all the different things on why some of this stuff happens. It's very interesting. Very, very, very interesting on the why this is happening. But Totes McGoats, another, relatively quick match in comparison to what we have been seeing, but defends the United States title belt here again tonight. And by Totes defending and holding on to two singles titles, not able to be entered into or go after any of the world titles. So think about that. Might not be bad to leave Totes McGoats with that next tier level. You have the world title, then you have the U.S. title. You have the Universal World title, then you have the Universal $1 Million title, kind of online with the WCW United States title. Kind of like your equal title belts, Universal title belts, of course, above that. But you know what I mean as far as the steps go. So, very, very interesting. Something that we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on here tonight. But right now, Kylie Watson putting the Women's World Championship belt on the line. And again, Mimi, the only one in Season 1.
And is for the WCW Women's World Championship.
But Mimi, the only one in Season 1 to beat Ozzy, even though the title belt was not on the line. So Mimi, the only one to get a pin on Ozzy, gets her shot here tonight at the world title, even though it's not against Ozzy, it's against Kylie. Kylie recently using the Money in the Bank to overcome and finally beat Mimi, or have anybody beat Mimi, for the WCW world title. But figured it was only fair that then if Mimi was the only one to pin her at the height, even though that title belt wasn't on the line, Mimi should be getting a shot at the world title. So she will get her shot here tonight at the World Championship. Kylie Watson in her very first title defense, putting it on the line. And it's just weird. This is the first time in WCW history, the first time in 13 matches, Ozzy has not been in the world title match. Just think about that for half a second. Defended it 5 different times in Season 1, and then has defended it 11 straight times going back to Season 1 into Season 6, and then Kylie finally getting the win by cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase. But one of the other reasons why it would be very interesting to do a news show is for little things like that, the little things that we're starting to figure out while I'm recording all the history of the WCW. I've already done it for, the only one I haven't done it for is WWE, because it was kind of this weird time. We will do it again, don't get me wrong, but now re-recording like all the history, writing it all down. It's all written down right here in this book. But being able to do that, being able to see the different things, having that news show so you can see the ratings, so you can understand how the title belts work and how they now affect you for the positive, how other things are going to affect some of the ratings, how everybody starts out. It's really interesting stuff. But title belts, very important to hold. Very, very important.
The challenger from Sin City, May.
Title belts now matter.
From San Antonio, Texas, the WCW Women's World Champion and one half of the WCW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Kyle E. Watson.
So Kylie Watson, going all the way back to the days of TSW, was on this streak at one point to win the world title. That got derailed for no reason. For no reason it got derailed, and it kind of got pushed to the side. But now getting her shot again in the WCW, takes that shot, her very first, and takes advantage of it, wisely uses the Money in the Bank, and becomes the WCW World Champion. Now every member of the women's faction in the NWO has become a world champion at some level. In the WCW, Ozzy was the only one now until Kylie. Mimi now getting her shot here tonight. And you can see that there's an obvious size difference between the two of them. But Mimi, not any stranger to the size difference. One of our smaller wrestlers, largest hair, but smallest wrestlers, knows how to work against larger wrestlers. Goes off the top rope, too. And I thought we were going to have a new champion all of a sudden, like Mimi off to a fast start. Almost like Kylie just wasn't expecting it. Kylie now rolling out of the ring. Mimi on the outside waiting for her. But look at this. Kylie trying to get things turned back around and show you why she is the world champion. And when you look at the match and you look at like that Money in the Bank, the win, it wasn't like Ivy Niles put Ozzy through some gruesome match. It was a relatively quick match that she put her through. And then Kylie, goes and cashes in. So it's not like she had spent her last breath trying to beat Ivy Niles. She didn't. She didn't put a lot of effort into it, to be fair. No disrespect to Ivy Niles, but it just wasn't a long match. And Ivy Niles, that's a lot of size difference, and things just didn't go her way. Like right now, there's quite a size difference, but things right now, Mimi has been controlling most of the match. So there's that. If this would have happened, it would have been like maybe you put the asterisk by the name. But Kylie still beat Ozzy straight up. So now that kind of lends a little more credence to exactly how Mimi is fighting Kylie right now. Mimi, one of the top women wrestlers, but just has never been really in the world title picture. But right now, even with what's going on right now, kind of putting her into that world title picture, kind of making it a lot more relevant. Like, hey, maybe she should be in the world title picture all the time. And here she goes, takes her down to the ground, and that is the best place. As far as the offense of Mimi goes, now getting a 1 count on her. Kylie seems like she's starting to kind of come to a little bit and realize she is in a match that maybe at first she was underestimating Mimi, but now not so much underestimating Mimi. But look at that. Mimi doesn't care what you're estimating. Takes her, whips her into the corner, and using the entire ring to stay in control of what is going on. Trying to stay in control of what is happening. And the dangerous part is if Kylie gets going, Kylie can end your night in about 4 moves. So everything Kylie does, a lot of power behind it. That is a big knee. Getting a 1 count already. For some reason, everybody wanted to take that ring post cover off. Kylie takes it off. Mimi takes advantage of that. And then look at that. Throws her right into it chest first. And that will knock the wind out of you. Throws her into it again. And now really going after that midsection. The midsection and the head, which is exactly what the Miyamura attacks. And I thought she was going for the Miyamura. Kylie, though, fighting through that now. And a big overhand right to the forehead of Mimi. Picks her up. Another big slam. And now setting up for it. Is this going to be the end of Mimi's title hopes? Puts it on her. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3, and I told you she could end it in 4 moves, and it was exactly 4 moves that she ended it in. What is going on? Is this a 2 out of 3 falls match? Not exactly sure what is happening. She got the 1, 2, 3, but the match goes on. So we're just going to keep rolling with it. Guys, while we do have a second, apparently, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification the same time we go live. Share the video. Look at Sentinel. Welcome to the stream, brother. You made it. And there it is. There's that one. Now 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. That's what that was. So, interesting. Interesting things happen right there. Apparently, the Mia Moore was too much. It was more than the game could bear. And somehow, for the first time in a long time, we've actually had a game crash. So, let me work on getting back into that. If you notice, I've done things so now that the stream won't crash. So we still have that. So let's get back into this. Obviously, going to have to pick up where we left off. Let's see exactly what happened with all of it. Don't exactly know, but, you know. But the weird one about this, oh yeah, they did the weird thing. The weird thing about this, they reversed the matches, of course. Why wouldn't they do that? So let's fix that. Let's fix that real quick. Me, and let's get Kylie back in the match. Yeah, the move was way too much for Sony to handle. They didn't even know. They tried to handle it, but they couldn't. It was out of their control. The Mia Moore, and I'm going to tell you what, we could probably go back a few ways, like a little ways, and go check other Mia Moores. I bet you the Mia Moores ended a few streams, right? But now I've got things set up different so that it won't completely end the stream. Hold on. I gotta carry the one. Yep. Accept that. Yep. Now I got to put Roman Reigns and Goldberg back in. Got to get that done. But I mean, they were 1-1 anyway, so. And I don't think it was the best 2 out of 3 falls anyway, so I think something else was already going on. Now let's get Goldberg. Yep. And Roman Reigns. And put the championship belt on the line. Yep. All right, let's get that saved. Last 2 matches. Let's get them back into what they're doing here. Almost. We are almost back. Let's get them both back in the ring. And so we know that it was 1-1. And now we're back. So the next fall will count. And we will have a champion one way or the other. Is Kylie going to be able to defend it, or will Mimi become our brand new WCW Women's Champion? Don't know, but back and forth they go, you know, and it looked like for a long time like Mimi was going to control it, but I told you, Kylie can end a match and end it quickly. She did that and ended it in about 4 moves. So here they go, fighting back and forth again, and neither one really able to get a hold of it. Looked like Mimi was about to do some stuff we have never seen, but Kylie puts the kibosh on that. Not going to allow that to happen. Mimi now covering up. Kylie trying to get after her, going after the head, going after the midsection. That is true. I had too much popcorn yesterday, to be fair. And it is really interesting. It is almost like these two very well versed. So you can tell that they have both done scouting on each other. Both of them seem to know what is going to happen. And so back and forth they keep going. And Mimi really going after the legs, which is kind of shocking because the Mia Moore is more of that head and neck area. And that usually sets it up, rolls up the leg, 1. And kicking out again in 1. Remember, both women 1-1 right now. Next fall, next pin should count. It wasn't a 2 out of 3 falls count anyway, so want to make sure it's not. And look, right back in there again. And this time she does get it in. Whips her back into the ropes, goes low, goes high, and look at that. Little ring around the rosy stuff going right there. Went all the way around the world on that to get that arm drag. Kylie, though, finally stops it, misses with that punch. Gets up to the second rope, and look at that hip thrust right into the small of the back of Mimi. Takes her now, wraps her arm around that rope, and now she's starting to use it, but Mimi getting that turned back around. And a big kick to the midsection, but that kick deserved one right to the head. And Kylie staying in control of this match right now, picks her up, and that is usually the prelude. This might be it right here. Kylie picks her up, back down, grabs the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Kylie should have retained the title. Don't know what's going on. Have a funny feeling something bad's about to happen. Have a funny feeling that something in the update has messed with things and something is about to happen yet again. Kylie, though, still going after the neck and head, has pinned her twice. Mimi has pinned Kylie 1 time. Kylie getting the crowd going. Thought she might be getting her back up to her feet. But just keeps getting her back up and then dropping the hammer. Whips her back in the corner. I normally would stop this match right now, but very interested to see what happens on the next pin. 1, 2, and kick it out in 2 because I have a feeling on the next pin it will crash the game. It feels like it is a bug of some sort. And we're about to find out what that bug is. Oh, Kylie went to do something. Mimi reverses it around, so around and around they go. Mimi now getting the crowd involved. Kylie getting back to her feet. Gets a head start on Mimi. Goes down, goes over. And then a big knee. Is that going to finish it? 1, 2, 3. And, yeah, we're going to go ahead. I don't think it'll ever stop, to be fair. So we're going to quit the match. We are going to edit the action. Because this is how the game set it up, but for some reason it's not doing it. But we could see there was over 3. It was 3-1 as far as the pinfalls go. And then this technically is Witcher's Money in the Bank cash-in. So Witcher cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase for some reason. Update 1.11. Not allowing it to go on. Now it doesn't even look like the title belt is on the line. Yeah, we're going to stop. We're just going to stop. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get what's going on. So we're going to go right to the main event. Yeah, no, whatever. Like, it ticks me off when they do this. And why there's not a hot patch to fix this right now, don't even understand it. But we're going to let it be random because there is no belt on the line anyway. So random win right there. Yeah, rivalry result. There is none. And we're going to get to the main event of the evening. No shenanigans here, hopefully. But Roman Reigns getting a shot right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Universal World Heavyweight Championship.
But Roman Reigns getting a shot here right now to tie the record of Sting as the most title defenses ever. But the other thing that is on the line, Totes McGoats has been the only 2-time winner of this belt. And what is this? Goldberg coming out wearing New Blood colors. Even though Goldberg not New Blood per se, not new by any means, is he the guy that has been backing the New Blood all along? Is Goldberg looking to take a step back and lead the New Blood, even though they have a leader already, or is he just a consultant of the New Blood? We don't know, but, you know, this is a brand new development that, to be fair, didn't even realize this was coming. We had heard nothing about this. We have seen nothing about this, but we're seeing it right now. So, what is Goldberg to the New Blood, if anything? And how is that going to play out here tonight, or how's it going to play moving forward? But right now, the head of the table making his way down to the ring, the current Universal Champion, putting that title belt on the line tonight against one of the icons of wrestling, Goldberg. Roman Reigns putting his title belt on the line, winning it from Sting, then giving Sting another shot to win it back, putting it on the line against Hollywood Hogan. And now putting it on the line against Goldberg. One of the more unique type of entrances as well, when you start looking at some of the different things. Paul Heyman actually carrying down the championship belt, keeping it on display for everybody to see. And right now in the main event, looking to gift 5 memberships. Right here, right now. Look at that. Brooklyn Joker, Gav, Azrael, McWayne gifted memberships. Holy Moses. What's crazy is I know all of them. I don't always happen to know everybody, but I know all those guys. Roman Reigns, though, just letting you know what time it is. And obviously time for Roman Reigns to put that title belt on the line here tonight. Now, how many people in the chat think Goldberg can pull this off? Right now, it's not just that Roman Reigns has been winning. It is that Roman Reigns has been dominating the Universal World Title division.
Introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 285 pounds, Goldberg. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Universal World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns.
So it's crazy just looking out into the crowd. We see all the different like NWO t-shirts that are out there. You see a lot of different, but there is a lot of New World Order. New World Order is starting to gain more and more momentum. So yeah, that's what you got to watch out for right there. Yeah, it might be time for him to lose it, but is it going to be to Goldberg? Can Goldberg become the one that beats him here tonight? Can Goldberg become only the second person in the Universal title history to win it twice? You look at our Universal title history, what is funny about it is it goes all the way back. It goes all the way back to Season 2, Episode 11. It has been around for quite some time, typically like fought for about 5 times a season. So, absolutely crazy. But is it going to be defended here tonight, or will Goldberg get off to a quick start and gets a 1 count? But can Goldberg get off to a quick start? Both of these guys have a spear. Which spear is going to prove to be more powerful tonight? Rolls up the leg, 1. And now both people getting the 1 count. Look, Heyman throwing the kendo stick in. Referee saying, get that out of here. Let these two battle it out. And we have seen Paul Heyman help out Roman Reigns without a doubt, especially in the last one where he distracted Sting, gave Roman Reigns that quick advantage. And Roman Reigns, you know, you still got to take advantage of the advantage, but Roman Reigns able to do that and take Sting down. And to be fair, took him down with the quickness, took Hogan down with the quickness, won the title belt with the quickness. Trying to win it right. Oh, thought he was getting ready to set up for it. Thought he was looking to win it right here. Goldberg now fighting back through. Huge shot with the forehead now. Sting, you can overpower. Sting isn't going to win the power game with you. You're not really going to overpower Hogan. And you're certainly not going to overpower Goldberg. So Roman Reigns is going to have to do something other than just straight power. And look at this. Here we go again. Goldberg was getting the advantage. Goldberg was starting to become the guy who was controlling the match, and Paul Heyman goes after it. Look at that. Superman punch. Is that going to do it? 1, 2, and Goldberg kicks out, and look at that, though. That move absolutely set up by Paul Heyman. Roman Reigns, though, taking advantage of it. What is going on, McWayne? Welcome to the stream, brother. Oh, look at this. He started playing it up to the crowd, and Goldberg almost got him in the jackhammer, but Roman Reigns able to get out of it, but almost had him in the jackhammer, and that might have done it. Goldberg now getting it reversed back around. You know, Roman Reigns trying to set things up, not having to set that up at all. Hits him with the spear, rolls the leg. 2, 3, and Paul Heyman once again plays a major role in him retaining the title.
And still the Universal World Heavyweight Champion,
Roman Reigns now tying Sting for the most title defenses of the Universal title belt at 3. And it's not like he's beating chumps. He went through, he's beat the likes of Sting twice. He has beat Hulk Hogan and now beaten Goldberg, and he has done it in quick fashion. It looked like Goldberg had a shot there for a second to win it. Roman Reigns able to reverse out of it. And then the next time where he's getting in some trouble, Paul Heyman steps in and ends up letting Roman Reigns get in a Superman punch, which probably changes the course of the match right there. So very interesting stuff. But guys, I appreciate everything that you do. Sorry about the one match here tonight. We'll try to figure that out in the next episode. However, remember, drop likes, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notifications, all that stuff, and all that support really help out the channel. Appreciate everything you guys do. We are looking to start getting back into doing some other games and doing some other things. But we can't do that without all of your guys' support. Go check out all of our other affiliate type channels, Blaze Radio. Go check out Solo Season Universe. Drop the subscribes on those guys. Give them a check out. They do some really cool stuff over there as well. And we will catch all of you in the next one. Peace.